Good morning, beautiful divine souls. I hope you're all doing well. I haven't done a video in a little while, and I think mostly because the energies the last couple of weeks have been heavy, have been intense. The collective energy has been insane. So much purging of darkness and anger and fear, and so I really felt the need to go into my little hermit mode and just do some self-care and self-love and basically just shelter myself, to recharge myself. It's really important that when you're feeling the overwhelm of energies, especially if you're an empath and you're really sensitive to energies, it's really important to take that time out and give yourself a little bit of a recharge. And that's exactly what I did these last couple of weeks. I've really just pulled back. I've pulled my energy back from people, from certain situations, from even social media. I've pulled back quite a bit on social media. I'm actually unfollowing a lot of people, a lot of groups that just don't resonate with me anymore. I'm pulling back from a lot of behaviors that, that just are not in alignment with me anymore. I'm going through my own spiritual journey and my own spiritual evolution. So when you do that, when you tap into that and you focus on yourself, you start to see the areas of your life where you can improve and the areas of your life where you can redirect your energy that is more soul aligned. And so the reason I thought I'd pop on today is because today is the fall equinox. September 22nd, 2022. And although we've had so many powerful portals and dates of energies that have been coming non-stop, today is a really important one that I really wanted to talk about. And so the fall equinox, or the equinox, which is, I believe it's spring in the southern hemisphere and fall in the northern hemisphere, is when the sun and the moon are completely balanced. We have the exact number of hours of daylight to the exact number of hours of night. So it's balanced, equinox, equilibrium, okay? And what's so important about that is it's also an opportunity to maybe look at your own self, look at your own life, and see where it is that you need to bring balance into your own life. You know, we also have Mercury in retrograde, and I believe it's also it's been in Libra, and I think it's going to be going into Virgo very shortly if it hasn't already. But, Libra is also the sign of balance, and we're entering Libra season very, very soon. And so Libra, astrologically, it's the scales. If you know what the sign looks like, it's the scales, and it's all about balance, okay? So this is why I thought it was important to come on and talk about that. And really, it's an opportunity for everyone to tap into this energy, to tap in and say, okay, where do I need to bring balance into my life? What areas, do I need to bring my health into balance? Do I need to bring my relationships into balance? Do I need to bring my, whatever it is, whatever area in your life that feels out of balance, and bring your awareness to that, and maybe start to focus and do the things that will help you bring balance to that area. And it could be something as small as, I've been eating a little bit too much sugar recently, and that's put me out of balance. It's disrupted my digestive system. It's not making me feel very good. So I'm going to bring balance back and cut out that sugar and maybe add in some healthier foods. Maybe do a juice fast. Maybe, add in more vegetables. And that's what I mean by bringing back into balance. So yeah, such a great time that we're going into. And another thing I wanted to talk about was bringing balance into where you're maybe putting your energy or your time into, especially when it comes to, the news, television. What are you watching? Who are you listening to? Who are you following? Are you still following fear mongering? Are you still following the mainstream media that's pumping out more fear propaganda? Are you still following your government and your public health officials that are still forcing ridiculous tyranny upon the people? Or are you going to make a decision and say, I'm no longer going to be giving my energy to those energy suckers, and shift your attention to more uplifting, more positive things? There's endless channels out there. There's endless people out there to listen to. And I'm not saying that you have to listen to me, because I don't know everything, and I'm not claiming to know anything, or everything rather. I'm simply coming from a place of knowledge and wisdom within myself. I'm coming from a place of experience and an inner knowing, and I just bring these truths, my truths, and different perspectives to the forefront. I am simply just sharing my light, sharing my perspective. And it may resonate with some people and it may not resonate with some people. And that's totally okay, because once again, I'm not here to force anybody to believe what I'm saying is true. It really is up to each person to dig within their own soul, their own heart, and do the research and to discover what is truth for you. But in the process of me sharing my truth, my light, my perspectives, a lot of people will resonate with what I'm saying. A lot of people will probably feel connected to what I'm saying. And so I'm simply sharing as a way of connecting to people that are perhaps in the same vibrational frequency. This is how we resonate with things. You resonate with something because your soul is aligning to that other person's soul. It's a frequency, right? And so when I speak about soul aligned, I speak about people and things and places that are of a vibrational match to me or my own soul. And there's a resonance. You feel it. And so this is also, I think, important to include in as part of this balance, finding balance. Because when you start tapping into your own truth, your own soul, your own energy, you start to feel where you actually are in balance and resonance, or where you're not. And I certainly have been experiencing, people that I trusted and followed maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I no longer resonate with them anymore. And it's not because I'm better than them, it's because my vibration has shifted. And therefore, there is no longer a resonance, okay? It doesn't mean that they're wrong. It doesn't mean that they're right. It's just that I no longer resonate with the energy that they're putting out. And this is how we learn to discern. This is how we figure out where we connect, who we connect with. How do we feel when we're around certain people? How do we feel when we're listening to certain people talk? Even with what I'm saying, does this resonate with your soul? Do you feel a connection with what I'm saying? Or does it completely, irk you right out and maybe sound like nails on a chalkboard? It really depends on where you are vibrating at. So pay attention to that inner resonance. What do you feel? And this is how you find balance. This is how you find balance within yourself. And then as you start to listen to that part of you more and more, that intuition, then you can start to redirect your energy to people, places, or things that are in harmony with your soul. that are in balance with your soul. And that's when life starts to feel more at ease. Things seem to flow. There's a sense of peace. There's a sense of hope and faith. And I've had some people ask me, like, why are you always so positive when there's chaos in the world? And it's like, well, I'm fully aware of the chaos that's going on in the world. I know exactly what's going on. I've gone down all of those rabbit holes. But you see, much of what they're putting out is really just a vibration. And I've worked through many of my fears. I've done so much healing internally that I've been able to shed a lot of my lower vibrational energies. I've shed a lot of fear. I've shed a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, a lot of anger. And not to say that, it's not all gone, but a lot of it has gone. And when I say gone, means that I've healed it, I've released it. And when you release it, that vibration leaves your body, and it brings in, makes room for higher vibrations to come in. And so I am now in resonance with higher vibrational frequencies of love and joy and peace and abundance. And so when I seek these energies and I feel that resonance with them, I just feel it. It's like this internal yes that feels really good. And this is how we learn how to use our energy. This is how we learn how to do the inner healing and choosing how you wish to balance your own energy, because we are energy. We're not just a body. We are actually spirit first. We are an energy body first before we are a physical being. And so this is why energy is so important, and I talk about this a lot, because when you begin to awaken to this knowledge, this understanding, and you understand that you're energy first, then you can start to work on your energy body. You can start to work with energy and start healing that part of you. And when you heal that part of you, it ripples out to all of the other areas in your life. Your health improves, your relationships improve, your beliefs shift and change, your behaviors shift and change, your thinking, your perspectives, everything changes. Everything changes, because that is how we evolve as spiritual beings. We shift, we evolve, we grow. All right, anyways, I hope this message resonated with you, and I would appreciate it if you could like and share this video. And I really wish everybody a wonderful, beautiful day. Happy fall equinox. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.